Hi boys and girls, and welcome to our review about bar graphs. Now we made bar graphs in school before we went on spring break. So I want you to practice making bar graphs this week. Today I'm going to give you an example of a bar graph and show you how we set that up so that when you complete your math problems for the week, you will know exactly how to do it. So what I have here is I have some data of some different pets. Now, you are going to have different data this week. I am going to give you the data to use. And the data that I'm using is going to be from your teachers at Madison. They're going to answer questions to help us make our graphs. So I'm going to make a bar graph using this information right here. As you can see, this information is about pets. We have dog, cat, fish, and hamster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this information to help me make a bar graph. The first thing that I do when I make a bar graph is I label that graph. Just like I had over there, it said pets. I'm going to write pets right over here. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line going down this way and up this way. All right. And on this side of my graph, I'm going to put numbers. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put 6 up there just in case. And at the bottom of my bar graph, I'm going to label the different types of pets. So we have dog, cat, fish, and hamster. Okay. Now, when I look at my data over here, I see that dog has some tally marks there. I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, and that crossover means 5. There are 5 people in my survey that have a dog as a pet. So when I come to my bar graph, I'm going to find that number 5 and match it up with the dog. I'm just going to draw a bar. Then I'm going to color that bar in. As best as I can. My next data point is a cat, and when I count my tallies, I have 1, 2, 3 people on my data that have a cat as a pet. So I'm going to find that number 3. I'm going to line that up. And again, I'm going to color that in as best as I can. Next, I have fish. And only one person in my survey has a fish for a pet. And last, I have hamster. And 2 people on my survey said that they have a hamster as a pet. Now that I've made my bar graph, I could answer questions about it if somebody wanted to ask me. If someone asked me, what is the pet that most people have in the survey? I would look at my data and find my bar that has the highest number, which would be dog. If someone asked me, what pet do the least amount of people have? My answer would be a fish. If someone asked me, what pet did 3 people say that they have? Well, now I have to look over here at my numbers and match it over, and my answer is cat. So putting information into bar graphs is helpful for us to answer questions about that data. This week, I'm going to give you some data, and I want you to set up a bar graph just like I did here. You can use different colors. You can decorate it if you would like to, but just make sure that you have your title. You have the numbers going on the side, and we go all the way from number 1 and we go up to a bigger number. Then down here, we label what type of data we are collecting, which for this one was pets. I listed the different pets. And don't forget to make your bars. That's the most important part. And try to line them up as best as you can with the numbers on the side, boys and girls. All right, this is the end of our video for reviewing bar graphs. If you have any questions, you can ask me on Dojo. But I can't wait to see what your bar graphs look like.